springtime, and they're knocking baseballs around fields, and kids are trying to hit curveballs.
Bottom of the 8th. 2 men on, 2 men out. Down by 2. The crowd is on its feet. The pitcher comes set and fires.
While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day 1. Digging in, Frank Horton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Frank Horton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, wild pitch. He is able to knock it down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. Now the 1-0. Runner's on his way to third. Is low. The throw down. And he's called out on a close play at third.
I applaud his thinking right there. In this kind of game,
standing in, Martin Jackson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Martin Jackson.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one gets away. And forget about the double. Coming to the plate now, Lucas Kershaw, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. So striding forward now, number 2. He stands in for the first time in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw not in time. He's in there at second. Has a look. Now the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. To 2-2 now. Agee stands at second with 2 gone. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man. Stepping up now, Jimmy Dahl. He reached on a single in his first try. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And forget about the double play now. Next will be the designated hitter, Martin Jackson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Settling in now, Jimmy Dahl.
Second baseman, Jimmy Dahl.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, wild pitch. Pitcher is able to knock it down. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now the 1-0. Runner goes for strike taken. The throw is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third.
Yeah, that's the kind of play that will get you noticed as a catcher in a showcase game. So far, he's shown he can receive pitches well, and then he just demonstrated a quick release and a howitzer of an arm. You know the scouts are going to be loving that.
Standing in, number 2 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Catcher, number 2.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Driven nicely into the gap. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay. But he is in there with a triple.
That was the swing right there.
Triples are rare in any game, but they're really rare in the Topps Amateur Showcase. Talk about rising to the occasion. He's got to be pumped because he knows better than anybody that these scouts would love to have a guy that can produce like that in their lineup.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. On the fastball, and that's the first out. So stepping in, Doug Pulse. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Doug Pulse.
Here now the 2-2. On the ground to the right side. To his left, Dahl. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now at the plate, Andrew Koo, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Andrew Koo.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back standing. First offering on its way. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And not what they were hoping for. Stepping into the box, Jimmy Dahl. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Throw down to second. High pop-up. Harding is calling for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready once again, number 2. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 2.
First pitch on its way. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Armstrong features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Popped him up. Staten has a play. 1 out. Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Koo, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And now this is served out to left off the end of the bat. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position. Into the box now, number 2. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Don't want to forget about him. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. 3 runs already home here. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Digging in now, Andrew Koo. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Snap throw from the catcher. Hornsby, base runner at first with 1 out. Again down to second. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is it down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And on the play, a 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The West Prospects posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Ricky Armstrong earns the victory on the mound. So that's it for us this afternoon. So coming to the plate, Julian Lugo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Throw down to second. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Sewell on at first. Nobody out. Oh, wild, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Stepping in, Pedro Trejo. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Center fielder, Pedro Trejo.
Now a snap move over to first. Runner back safely. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Now in the box, number 2, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. A runner on first with 2 away. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Nice. I see you working. Now check your outfielders.
Yeah, and every scout at this showcase appreciates a hitter that can take the ball right back up the middle, and it shows he's got a controlled swing and great timing, which is really what you want from your hitters.
The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Lugo. And that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. At the plate, Jackie Kendrick, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And now a bunt attempt here. Down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, some fans will say no harm because the base runner did advance. But these scouts, they watch every play, and they really know what matters. You can't make errant throws when you're trying to impress Major League personnel. He looked uncomfortable and just rushed that throw a bit, and nobody wants to see that.
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Striding forward now is the DH, Tawn Sewell. He drew a walk his first time up.
Tawn Sewell.
From the stretch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Striding in, Pedro Trejo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Stepping in, number 2. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they move on top 4-0.
Yeah, and the scouts love the fact that he has the power to go deep. But I'll tell you what they love even more. A hitter that can rise to the occasion with runners on base.
Now at the plate, Jackie Kendrick.
Third baseman, Jackie Kendrick.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Snap throw from the catcher. Now the 0-1. Again down to second. Whitlock aboard here at first with nobody out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Agee giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Nobody.
Striding in once again, Johnny Valencia. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Runner at first here, one man out. Behind 0-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down. Now batting, Harold Wolf. He got called out on strikes his last time through. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to number 2 will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Eldred is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in, Jackie Kendrick. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Valencia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Throw down to second. Bergman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 0-1 delivery. Snap throw from the catcher.
0-2.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And that's going to move that runner. Ready for another chance. Number 2. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Wolf will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The East jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Quinn.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, This young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
With the 15th pick, the Texas Rangers select the catcher from the East Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making it to the big leagues. After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to a welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Hayden Gillis gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Good power curveball there, and he's in control 0-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Julio Valenzuela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. Now to the plate, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
What a way to square up on that ball.
And that right there was his first double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to double-A baseball. And even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
Digging in the switch hitter, Sean Fry. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Sean Fry.
Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Into the box, number 1. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Valenzuela fields it cleanly. And that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder.
Stepping into the box, number 1. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, D-Row, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
So he sets him down swinging. Fernando Sanchez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Sean Fry.
Drilled to the right side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Now at the plate, Diego Guerrero. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Guerrero.
Now a bunt attempt here.
Come on.
Throw is up the line as it gets away. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Matthew Skaggs. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5. Another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's now 7-1.
Hey, that's a good executed breaking ball down in his zone. You got to tip your hat to the batter right there. He was able to get down on that baseball and drive it for a base hit.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. The Rough Riders led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Hayden Gillis gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Josh Guzman struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to the show18.com. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team. A coach offers guidance to a developing player. A coach clues in a new team member on available resources. The manager gooses his team about a lackluster area of performance. A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. A player receives advice about the refining of his game. A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches. After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyways.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 1. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And it's fouled away. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0 and 2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today.
Digging in, Enrique Castillo. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. On the ground, left side. Robinson over to his left. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, number 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, right.
So digging in now, Sean Fry comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Montag has a read on it, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We played 4 full. The Hooks are out in front here, 8-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 1. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Montag. Moves over. And the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on base. Enrique.
Now pitching for the Rough Riders, number 5, Enrique
14-2, the final score in this one. The Hooks put a 14 in the run column here today. Chris Pacheco wins his third of the season as he finished.
A coach admonishes a hitter about pitch selection. A player who lacks plate discipline will likely get dismantled by top-notch major league pitching. Diamond Dynasty.
The Angels.
Welcome to Diamond Dynasty. Here's your chance to draft your team's 5 best players. Great. Now select a corner infielder. Let's head to the outfield. Who do you want to draft? Good call. Now it's time to select your starting pitcher. Who do you think should get the call in the bullpen? Finally, select a stadium to get started. Now, to speed things up, we will draft the rest of your roster for you. Good luck.
Major League Baseball. Coming to the plate now, Hunter Pence. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Ibar. And the day begins with an out. There's one away. So in now for San Francisco, Gregor Blanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Ball one. Blanco is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. A guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Right side and right into the shift. Ibar has it. On to Morrison at first, and that. Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. At the plate, Austin Jackson.
Right fielder, Austin Jackson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence has a read on it. One away. Now at the plate, Alex Avila, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in.